Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, and today we are going to be going through my 2023 reading journal. Also, I definitely almost said 2022. This is very basic, very boring, because I am not artistic. One of my favorite things to say is I cannot draw a straight line with a ruler. That's how bad I am. So this is like extremely basic, like we are not getting fancy here, so just keep that in mind. So this is like functional. That is what that is it. It is not pretty, it is functional. I actually don't even know where I got this from because my sister gave it to me as a Christmas present. So we just have 2023, literally just a stencil. Then we have all of the months, so I can tick off the days as we go. So, like, you can see some like things coming through, but like that honestly doesn't bother me. As I said, I'm not one to like really use it to be like pretty. I just want to be able to write stuff down. So I'm not super fussed. So then we have year in pixels, which I feel like this was a thing that was done like years ago and like kind of went out of style, but I still do it. I do it all the time, okay? And I'm not changing, okay? And then we have my goals, so reading goals, channel goals, and general life goals. You know, learn to drive, gotta do that. Anyway, I have a whole video on these, so if you want me to talk about them. We have my entire physical TBR prior to 2023, so 34 books. I have just finished one today. Which is a lot. I mean, it's not a lot compared to some people, but as someone who like used to just like never have that many, I used to have like the most I would get up to was 20, and even then that was rare. So 34 is a lot, and obviously a big goal of mine this year is to get this down. I would like it definitely below the 20, if not more. My 10 priority backlist books, which again I have a video for, so I believe actually I also have a video of my entire physical TBR, though it has changed since then because Christmas presents, and I have read some from that other book, but I'll leave all of them like down below. I also have my priority TBR. I have a video explaining all of these, and then we have my anticipated releases, so for the entire year. I'm sure that probably more will be added down here, because like for example, I know System Collapse, which is the 7th, whatever Murderbot book is coming out, like it just says like fall 2023, so I don't actually know the date, so like it's definitely going to be changed. And some of these are paperback, so like the Luminaries is the paperback, the Anthropocene Reviewed is the paperback, and Silver Under Nightfall is. I should definitely probably write down which ones are paperbacks and which ones are not, but so then we have a series tracker, and okay, number one, I'm really annoyed about this because I did 2019, 2020, 21. Then I did 2018 because I forgot that there's going to be another Percy Jackson book coming out, because like all of the other series I started in 2018 are finished. Like, but I forgot that now there's going to be a 6th Percy Jackson book. So I had to write them out of order because I forgot about it, which very upsetting. Anyway, so there is a couple. I have a whole spreadsheet, and again, I don't have a video for it yet, but I'm hoping to film one in the coming weeks of my entire series tracker. So I have one, and it tracks so all of the series I finished, the ones that I am currently reading, the ones I am up to date on, and the ones I have DNF'd. So these are mostly currently reading and up to date, but some of them, there is a couple from the spreadsheet that I didn't put in here because I'm kind of like debating DNFing them as series, and so I'm kind of like, if I read them this year, obviously I'll add them in, but if not, I'll just leave it. So also, I think you can really tell that, like, because I mean, if you look at like over here, like these are all like prior to 2022, and like then we get to like the 2022 ones, like the amount of series that I started in 2022 and did not finish is a bit ridiculous. Also, these two I left blank because I don't know how many books are going to be in the series, and I don't even know if there's going to be more released this year. So I might just do 3, because like there's definitely not going to be more than 1 release, and each of them have 2. So I might just do 3 boxes, and then like every year as more come out, I'll just keep updating it. So, you know, pause and have a nosy if you want. Also, again, I finished the 3rd Temeraire book this morning. So then we have a year of books. So I did this because I'm going to write in all of the Temeraire books here, because I like to have all the series together. So that'll be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, because I read the first 2 last year, and as I said, I am planning on making my way through the entire series this year, hopefully. And then, as I said, up here, so like I'm gonna color them yellow if they're just audio, blue if they're ebook, pink if they're physical, and purple if they're mixed, which I audiobooked from the library, and I also have the physical book, which I got for Christmas. I hope that I will be able to fit them all. That's all. Because see, last year I was too ambitious, like with the shelves. I did too many. This year I'm like, ooh, I think I might have done too little. But we'll make it work. We're gonna make it work. And so then we have a social media tracker. So I have Instagram and YouTube. Not that I actually post anything on Instagram, but I always keep saying, oh, I'll get back to it. I'm never gonna get back to it. So then we have into the monthly spreads. And also, so obviously I only have January written out, but it'll basically be repeated every single month. I don't really change up the spreads very much. So we just have the whole month. I have an exam this day, and if I think of anything else important, I'll write them down. So then I keep track of movies and TV shows I watch. So I watched the Taskmaster New Year's Day special, and I'm also watching season 10 of Modern Family right now because they just put this 10th season up on Disney Plus, which they didn't previously have, which was really annoying because I watched the first 9 seasons like last summer maybe, and then I think there's 2 more. I think there's a 10 and 11, and they've only recently posted 10, so it'll probably be another year before I can get to season 11, but I'm watching season 10 right now. And so then we have BookTube. So here's all my ideas. I do have 3 more, but one of them is a secret, so my hand is covering it. Anyway, so yeah, so just like date to post them, film, edit, post. Very standard ones, you know, surprising, disappointing, best, worst, ranking every book. I do these every year. And so then down here, I just have like brainstorming. So like if I get any ideas where I'm like, oh my God, I should do a vlog where I read whatever, then I just have that space to write it down, and hopefully I'll come back to it eventually. Will I though? Will I though? Okay, so then these next 2 pages are my expenses. So I keep track of everything that I buy and how much it costs, and then as well as like money that I have coming in, just to make sure that I balance it out, because your girl is a college student and needs to keep on top of things. My TBR and my hauls. So this block that I'm covering here is video ideas, so books that I have to read for videos. I have 2 currently written down. Then I have book clubs back here. So I have the Backlist Book Club, which I am a co-host for, and we are reading An Echo of Things to Come this month. Well, technically it was supposed to be November and December, I think, but the live show is the 15th. I should probably put that on my calendar. I think it's the 15th. Anyway, I haven't started it yet either. And the Femme Aficionado Book Club are doing The Wolf of Oren-Yaro, which I have the first book. I don't own the rest of the series, but I want to at least participate in the first live show, so we want to read that as well this month. And then other books, like none of these, like, I mean, Lost in the Moment Found, that's one of my anticipated releases. I just always listen to them as soon as they come out because they're quick and easy. I need to finish the Fitz and the Fool trilogy. Obviously I just finished this today. Mask of Mirrors, I started last year. I usually don't like to go into the new year with books still on my currently reading, but this year I did, and so that's going to be read pretty soon. And then Grey Warren, I got that for Christmas, and it was one of my anticipated releases of last year, but I'm kind of nervous about it because I didn't like the second book in the series. And so then hauled, just title, author, date, received, which I definitely overestimated how much space I had from, so the bookshop that I got it from, or if it got it as a gift, and then to tick it off when I've read it. And then down here I kind of took this idea a bit from Drinking by Myself, so kind of a bit of a balancing my books, so which I didn't take this off. So every time that I read a book, you know, I mark a tally, and then every time I haul a book I mark a tally, and I try and make sure that the books I'm reading from my physical TBR outweigh the ones that I'm hauling. So as I said, I forgot to do that earlier, so I'll do that in a minute. Pages read, so this is nothing new. I've always done this. So day number 1 to day number 31, and I keep track of how many pages I'm reading per day. Usually I get a highlighter and I'll highlight the book, and I'll make sure, and I'll highlight the title as well, which I don't really have many highlighters with me right now, so we're waiting until I'm back at home. The title, the hours, if it's an audiobook, pages, star rating, genre, age range, format, started, finished. And yeah, as you can see, it was just 4 out of 5 star. And then the last page I have is just a brain dump, and so I can just write down whatever the hell is going on. And if I need to, I have it. I can use as many pages because I'm not going to do my February spread until February. So yeah, so as I said, it's not the prettiest, but it gets the job done, and that's what's important. Thank you guys so much for watching. I do hope you enjoyed. If you did, subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye!